Alright, everyone, welcome to the inevitable game of the League of Inadequate Gamers.
The final game of round five, which was fully a month ago, I believe.
Yeah, it was a tremendously long time ago. So this is the last, hangovers. We have the Brotoss. It's a red Terran in the upper right-hand corner, and Ridal, the green Terran, in the upper left-hand corner. I think this is our first TVT, right?
I believe you are correct. I can double check that. Yeah, that'll be this is our first 2VT.
Yeah, which is pretty amazing, honestly. I'm sure Rydal and the Brotoss are both ridiculously in practice. What with Battlefield coming out and you know.
And Richard's finger only healing for real a little
Oh
while
yeah,
ago.
that is one thing. We did have a legitimate reason of why these games are so delayed.
What?
Richard did break his finger. Um,
It's pretty weak, legitimate reason.
yeah, honestly, we can't really make that kind of stuff up though. I mean, I don't know how I did it, but knowing him, I don't want to know.
I
If you
think I
catch my
know.
drift. Oh, you do know?
Yeah, I know how he broke his finger.
Oh, did it involve an anus at all?
No,
Oh, okay. I don't even
did
know
involve
Richard.
dodgeball.
Oh, yeah. Actually, I knew that too. I don't even know Richard that well, and I'm making jokes about sticking fingers in people's anuses.
That's what we do
That's
here in
not
the
good.
LIG.
That's not good.
And
Uh,
right off the bat, we see the Brotoss gets the lucky first scout, and Richard the unlucky been
Yeah.
everywhere but scout.
Still hasn't found the Brotoss. Pretty interesting there.
Yeah. Despite the Brotoss' scout coming out like fully a minute after Richard's, still beats him, but that's
Yeah.
just bad luck.
Yeah. A little bit of SCV on SCV action. Um, Pretty exciting stuff.
And right now we see the Brotoss is just a little bit ahead production-wise. It would seem he's already got his 2 supply depots and his barracks is about to be done. Oh,
Yeah,
well.
except for Rydal
Richard.
already has his done.
Never mind, I just do not know shit.
No, it's okay. It's okay. We're just knocking off the rust, everyone. You know.
Yeah, in addition to them being out of practice, I think Josh and I.
Oh yeah.
probably-
That's not to say we haven't been watching a lot of StarCraft, because I'd say that we've watched a ton of StarCraft.
Quite a bit, yeah,
We watched the
substantial.
GSL. That was good. Very excellent.
MLG Orlando, congratulations, Huck.
Yeah, Huck, my man. I know
That was
he's
pretty
I
amazing.
know he's a big time watcher of this show.
Oh,
Um,
without doubt, he probably gets. Now this is kind of interesting. Richard's going to close off his wall with a second barracks,
Mm-hmm.
while the supply depot's over by his. I don't know if. Well, I mean, I guess it doesn't make too big of a difference in a TVT. Just kind of a strange building layout.
Yeah, yeah, little strange. Also, a couple other developments while we're just kind of putzing around here at the beginning of the game. We do have an official stream now. That's been a major change since the last time we casted. Let's see here. What else?
For those interested, it's at justin.tv/moralitypts.
Yes, it is an excellent stream. It usually involves Creation helping me ladder. Oh, and that's
I've
the
done
other
my fair
thing.
bit too.
I have risen to the top of the gold in Season 3, which just ended, so now I need to play my placement match, which I'm very scared to do. Kind of scared that I might actually get placed in Platinum.
Yeah, so now it's completely unfair for Josh to be playing any of us, so we're just going to kick him out, we
Yeah,
think.
definitely. And so I think the other important thing to mention is that, you know, people have started asking about the LIG and if they can join. We won't be accepting any new members until the season ends, which is another reason why we're trying to get, these games finished. But,
Yeah.
we are interested in expanding the league, I think, a little bit, right?
Oh, without doubt. I mean, we'll see. A lot of us have things to do, like I need to graduate and stuff, but
Graduate from graduate
we're always
school.
considering new options as far as
Yeah,
continue
definitely.
competitive gaming going.
Definitely. So we do see Rydal pushing out a little bit with pretty much the identical force that the Brotoss has in his base. The Brotoss is researching Siege, and I would assume he's going to be getting a Siege tank out pretty soon.
Definitely. And, they took slightly different tech paths, but they're kind of, like, at the same point now.
Yeah, basically. Except
Uh,
for Ridal's getting a starport, so we might see him go for a much more traditional MMM kind of build.
Yeah, or possibly even, well, if he goes heavy air units, that would be fantastic since it seems that Brotoss is going more a tank backbone kind of an army.
Yeah, definitely. Um, so yeah, I think that's all the exciting news that LIG has to offer.
It also looks like Richard's looking to expand much earlier than Brotoss.
Yeah,
So we'll see if that pays off for him. And now Brotoss is moving a barracks to the low ground.
got a little
I'm not,
scouting barracks there.
I suppose so. I'm not sure what the other, what the motivation would be for that. Let's see. And it can barely see those Marines and Marauders, and he's going to go and clean those up.
Yep, pretty easily there. Now he can safely expand. I think that's what he was trying to make sure.
Yeah, and as you predicted, we do have our first medevac on the field, and it might be going for some drop play.
Always fun to watch. Full little medevac there, floating around. Oh, I guess we do have one more announcement, and that is if you're watching this video on YouTube, you will notice ads now appearing on the bottom of the screen. We are trying to get a little bit of revenue into the league, so eventually maybe we can even start offering like $25 gift cards to Applebee's and stuff like that. I love me some Applebee's.
All right, and we got this drop moving in, and it's on the mini-map, but it looks like Brotoss hasn't noticed it yet. It's moving in for the mineral line.
Yeah.
Right as Brotoss is moving his whole troop out, and now he is coming back.
CVs either, so this is going to be a lot of damage.
Yeah, this is pretty big. We now have 12 workers killed, and Richard is getting out of there, not getting too greedy.
Yeah.
What a fantastic drop play for the LIG. By LIG standards.
That's probably one of the most successful drops in LIG history, I think, right here. You know?
And immediately Brotoss throws down a missile turret, 3 missile turrets.
Yeah.
So that's probably not going to happen again.
Never be too careful. He does have enough energy saved up for a couple mules, too, so I'm surprised he hasn't dropped any of those yet.
Yeah, well, as we discussed, everyone's pretty rusty at the moment, so it's not too surprising. Things aren't quite back to where they were. What happened to that medevac? Oh, there it is.
We actually have another medevac coming into the expansion, and this could actually be pretty big. Could do some pretty good damage.
Except... No, it's too late. Brotoss's humongous ground force is already in position.
Some pretty good control by Ridal there. Scoops up the rest of the Marines.
Yeah, absolutely.
Uh-oh. This medevac could go down, and it does, with most of the troops dead inside. Like my life.
However, at the same time, Brotoss is moving out with a substantial force, and I don't think Richard really has enough to fight it off right now.
Yeah, I don't think so either. If he can just spot the high ground... Ooh, he needs to move away from the ledge. He's going to take some unnecessary pain. Ooh, and Richard loses a medevac. That's pretty big.
Yeah, and...
Whoops, sorry there.
Wow, it looks like Brotoss may be taking this game right here and now, just because
it's a pretty decisive push. Richard brought back his drop units, but this is going to be a lot of damage.
Yeah, and right now Richard just does not have much in the way of the higher tech structures. Pretty much he's banking on just these 2 barracks, and they are going down quick.
Oh, GSL camera. Sorry. I just had to do it. Oh, and there's the GG. Okay. Pretty uneventful game 1, but game 2, hopefully the rest will all be shaken off, and it'll be pretty exciting.
Hell yeah.